Islam. Praises to Allah, the Father of the universe. Honor to the Prophet and all things pertaining to Islam and Islamism. We just need to start claiming our nationality, which is Moorish American. At least we could do is just start calling each other more like we use the word nigga. My nigga. Nigga, nigga, nigga. Real nigga shit. But niggas are not born, they made. Somebody told you was a nigga, and you was like, yeah, I'm a real nigga. And it became cool to be a nigga. And you know, if somebody say some shit to you or about you or whatever, and you don't deny it, it's automatically assumed that it's true. You feel me? You know, same thing on the lines of somebody calling you black. My t-shirt is black. You know what I'm saying? I'm not black. But if you accept that shit, then that's what you are. You know what I'm saying? That's why when James Brown did the Say It Loud, I'm black and I'm proud, oh, they probably was loving that shit. Like, oh yeah, we about to play this on the radio all the time on every station. We gonna make sure this a hit. They calling themselves black. And then we just went from calling each other black to just calling each other niggas. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it used to be cool. We used to be called color. Hey, feel me. If you go get your birth certificate, copy your birth certificate, ask them for the long form. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Before, you know what I'm saying? If you was born before the term African American became cliche, you know what I'm saying? If you should get a copy of your birth certificate, go down to City Hall in whatever town, metropolis, whatever, wherever you stay. Go down to City Hall. If you was born before the term African American became, you know, acceptable, before we started calling ourselves that. Because remember, before we was African American, we was black, right? Remember, Run DMC made that cut back in the day, and pro black and black, 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 and you still got people out here calling each other black and using the word nigga. You know what I'm saying? They trying to be pro movement and things of that nature, but they still calling themselves niggas and blacks. That's ignorant. You know what I'm saying? So we the only people really in the world who title keep changing. You know what I'm saying? Feel me? Somebody from Ireland is Irish, German is German, English is English, Spanish is the Spaniard, Japanese, Japan is Japanese, and China is Chinese, and so on and so forth. They names have not changed in thousands and thousands of years. As long as their country been what it is, that's who they are. That's what they've been called. But now you take us for instance. You know what I'm saying? We done went from African American to black. No, African American to Negro. Because what I was saying about that birth certificate copy, if you get the long form your birth certificate and you look on there, it had your parents' race on there, and my parents' race is Negro. It just straight said on there like Negro. What? And that's real. Well, before we was Negro, we was black, and it was cool. And before we was black, we was colored. But color is something that has been tarnished or dyed, and a man cannot be tarnished or dyed. You know what I'm saying? So don't think if you call yourself brown, you stepping up, or if you call yourself white or peach or pink, that's still colors. You know what I'm saying? So a man cannot be tarnished or dyed. So why would you refer to yourself as color or black when you not? You know what I'm saying? So if I told you my t-shirt was orange and you believed it was orange, You'll be calling yourself orange. I'm proud to be orange. Say it loud. I'm orange and I'm proud. You know what I'm saying? For real. Motherfuckers are just get on anything. You know what I'm saying? Anything that's popular. Motherfuckers will just be on it. You know what I'm saying? If motherfucker tell you something, you believe it. Don't believe nothing. You know what I'm saying? If somebody tell you, if I tell you to believe me, prove it. You know what I'm saying? That's just a hype, like, even on the mathematical side, because you know math don't lie. A selfish mathematician can lie, but math itself does not lie. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get to theories, and you keep presenting these hypotheses, and I tell you to prove it, and you cannot. Come on, man. That's Islam right there. Prove it. Demonstrate. We scientists. Demonstrate that. Prove that I'm black. That I'm a nigger. An African American. What the hell is an African American? You know what I'm saying? Africa is not a country, and neither is America. So how, when you say you African American, you basically saying I don't have no country. But here go the thing right here. This is your country. We was here. We ain't come over in Africa on no boat and all that bullshit. And they say like 6 million, so many million, quote unquote, blacks died in the slave trade. Whatever, whatnot, the third. That's not true. The Atlantic Ocean would have been looking like rush hour traffic, LA gridlock traffic type shit. That's what the ocean would have been looking like if they had brought us all over here. But I will tell you this, you know what I'm saying? When they did get over here and see us, they took whole tribes out of America. You feel me? Yeah, they was taking us out of here and taking us over to England and shit to be slaves. You know what I'm saying? Because the Moors that was up, yeah, it was Moors in Denmark and Norway and shit like that, and they was kings and shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just how it is, man. They already know. You know what I'm saying? Somebody told me a wise Moor, like, gave me a parable like this. He said, one day, the truth and a lie went swimming. And the lie said to the truth, I bet you I can hold my breath longer than you can under this water. And the truth was like, alright, let's see. So they take their clothes off and jump in the pool. Now when they jump in the pool, you know, we're gonna go underwater at the same time. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And the truth went underwater. And when the truth went underwater, the lie hopped out the pool and put his clothes on and started walking around. And people recognized the lie as the truth because they seen the lie in the truth clothes. And they was like, man, there go the truth right there. So everybody started running up to the lie thinking it was the truth because it had the truth clothes on. Then finally the truth came from up under the water and the lie was gone, and so was his clothes. So he ain't had no clothes, so he just was walking down the street. Then everybody was like, man, they go to butt naked truth. And that's what we Moors got to give each other, the butt naked truth. You know what I'm saying? Prove it. Demonstrate it to me. Because I'm not going to believe nothing you say. You know what I'm saying? Because you could be lying. Or somebody could have told you a lie. You know what I'm saying? If you don't tell nobody to demonstrate or prove, you know what I'm saying, then that's not who we are. You know what I'm saying? That's not the way our ancestors was. And speaking of ancestors, you know what I'm saying? If you go in the Sandpipers, I mean, if you look in the Holy Bible, it tell you to call on your ancestors in there. It do. And I bet you never read it in your life. Or it was overlooked, you know what I'm saying, in your Sunday school classes or whatever, whatnot in the third. You know what I'm saying? It's in Job chapter 8. Start at about like the motherfucker. Start at about like the